right. Guy wrote in. He said, Gibson, what would you do? Your daughter got pregnant at 16. Would you put her out? Listen. That door must not be closed. Yeah, that door ain't closed. No, I would not put my daughter out if she got pregnant at 16, 15, 14, 18, 20, 25, 30. See, you have to understand, I'm raising my children. I'm raising my children to be adults. I'm not raising my children to live with me forever. That's how my parents raised me. My parents raised me to be an adult. I was financially ready to move out of my parents' house at 18 years old. Look, my plan, I was going to move out. I was going to move out at 18 years old, get me a 2-bedroom apartment. And my mother and my father said, why don't you just stay here and save your money to buy a house? I said, man, I didn't think about that. So that's what I did. Now, if my daughter got pregnant, if my daughter come to me at 16 and say she's pregnant, first off, after everything I have taught you, you allow a 16-year-old boy to get you pregnant. And this is what I'm going to tell her when she say, I'm pregnant. I'm going to say, all right, okay, you can stay here as long as you need to get on your feet. But I am no longer buying you anything. You are cut off. You are cut off. I'm no longer buying you, listen, I'm no longer buying you soap. I'm no longer buying you toothpaste, toothbrush, underwear, clothes. The only thing you will get from me is the bare minimum. The only thing you will get from me is the bare. You will get food, you will get shelter, and you will get transportation if your mama taking you. I'm not taking you nowhere. The baby have an appointment, I'll make sure you get to that appointment. From here on out, since you want to be grown, figure this out. I ain't kicking you out. You can stay, but I'm not doing nothing else for you because I'm not raising your child while I'm still raising a child. Does that make sense? So now I'm fixing to show you the type of guy that you have got pregnant by, right? I'm fixing to show you this. And now your eyes are going to be open. This is what Daddy was talking about. And I'm using you as an example for your sisters. So now you can explain to your sisters, yeah, man, Daddy ain't playing. Y'all better not get pregnant. I'm not going to kick my child. If my child on her own at 20 and she get pregnant and Dad, I need to come home. You can come home. I'm just not doing nothing for you. Because, see, this is what I learned. When you do everything for your kids, you got to keep doing for them. You got to keep doing for them. You got to keep doing. I work for this guy, and I don't care if he watched this. This joker couldn't save $10. He had his paychecks deposited into his mother's account. She would pay all his bills and cash app him the rest. And she'll say, son, you are making good money. Because I remember this was around the time we were making like $1,200 a week. We was all making $1,200 a week. His rent at the time, he was splitting rent with another guy. All of his bills, all of that boy bills was like $1,000 a month. And then he went and bought him a car, like $300 a month. Then he went and financed some rims, like $100 a month. All his bills was like $1,600 a month. So out of that $1,200, his mother would keep $500 a week out of his check to pay his bills at the end of the month. And she would send him $700 every week. And he would blow it every week. And she was like, I just don't understand why you can't save money. Listen, I'm not doing that. You fixing to sleep on the street to learn. See, it's a good thing I have daughters. Because I'm a lot more lenient with my daughters than versus if I had a son. If I had 5 sons in the house, man, listen here, bro. My oldest is 10. My 10-year-old job would be every Friday when you get home from school, I want my truck washed and cleaned out. Your mother's vehicle and mine, we need it washed and cleaned out every Friday. Shut the flip up and do it. On Saturdays, now I probably have to still get out there and cut the yard. You still weak. You're weak. But when you turn 12, I want my grass cut every single week. Cut and weed eat every week. You guys are raising softies. That's why I'm teaching my daughters to go get a job, to go work. Start a business, do something. Don't rely on nobody's son. I can't depend on y'all daddies. I'm seeing right now how y'all daddies let y'all run free. There's guys right now, they sons are crybabies. I be like, dang, bro, my daughters ain't gonna have nobody to marry. Guys right now are raising sons to be weak. The sons are weak. Their sons are weak. They're crybabies. So you think I'm going to raise my daughter to depend on your son? Flip no. Flip no. Heck no. Shoot no. Heck no. Flip no. Nope. Go out there and make a way. But Daddy, he said he don't want me working. That's between you and him. When y'all get married, that's between you and him. But for right now, while your last name is still my last name, don't depend on no doggone man. Listen, I am 36 years old. The guys my age that have sons, they are raising their sons to be softies and weak. Yeah, I can't depend on y'all. I can't depend on y'all sons. Look at it. This is insane.